I would like to get to know if you could be what kind of girl that you could get down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that should make a move.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Untitled, also known as KayReney. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. So today I decided to do a get to know me tag. Like, ask me questions, anything that you want to know about me on all my social platforms. I did that on WhatsApp, on Instagram, and also on Facebook. Guys, I know this video has been long overdue. Hey, I've been meaning to do like a sit down where you guys get to basically like ask me questions and anything that you want to know about me. And yeah, it's that time because a lot of you have just seen vlog after vlog on this channel, and I just really wanted to do like a sit down where you guys get to know me a little better. So guys, without wasting any time, let's get right into the questions. So the first question reads as follows. Let's see. How old are you? Okay, guys. So I'm currently 27, going on 28. So I will be turning 28 on the 18th of December. So yeah. So to round it all off, I am 28, guys. Okay, I'm 28 already. Because we're like a few months away from our birthday, so I'm 28. Okay, second question says, why did I even leave the platform? Because I didn't put all the questions in one place, but it's fine. I just have a few here. Okay, so this one says, have you always wanted to have kids? If no, what changed your mind? I've never really been against having children, but I've never really been adamant about having kids, you know. I did have my first child when I was very young. I had little when I was 20, turning 21. So I think at that age, having a child was the last thing on my mind. But I think at that point in my life, I knew that should I be with this person for like the long term, I'm very open to having kids. There you go, mama. Okay. Let's come here. Don't do that. Okay, so here, this is where most of my questions are actually. It says, how do you maintain the balance of being a mother of two, a wife, and a daughter-in-law? Yo, maintaining the balance. I don't know, but first things first, I just know that I'm a mother before anything else. You know? Before I'm a wife, before I wake up in the morning and I'm someone's wife and I have to go make lunch for someone, I'm a mom. You know? I'm a representative of two people who can't fight their own battles, who can't stand up for themselves in life. So I'm a mom before anything else. And I'm a partner after that. And I'd like to think of myself as a helper to my mother-in-law, because we do some chores, you know, in the house. We share them together. You know, there's things that she cannot talk to about to her son, so that's why that's what I'm in place for. It makes it easy because I'm a woman and I'm more understanding to such situations. So yeah, I'm a helper. So I think the balance comes from no, don't do that. The balance comes from how you view like any other situation. With the kids, they come first because they can't do anything for themselves, you know. At the end of the day, I'm their mom, you know, I'm the one who has to make sure that everything is okay for them. So that comes first when it comes to my priorities. And then I'm a partner, you know, which is mainly the reason why I'm in this house. I came because of him. I'm a partner. I need to be there. I need to help him. I need to, you know, advise him. I need to be his friend. And then lastly, I'm a daughter-in-law. I'm a helper, you know. I'm a daughter that she never had. I talk to her about the things that she is uncomfortable talking about to her son. You know, I help her in the things that she will not be able to do. Like for instance, if she needs to come home and do something and she can't, I'm there. That's why I'm in. That's why I'm there basically. So I don't know. I don't know if I'd rather use the maintain, the word maintain, because I don't know. Some days I got it, and some days I ain't got it. Some days I ain't got it. So I don't know if it's safe to say that I maintain the balance. Uh la la lam. Let me see. The next question. Is there anything you wish you could change about your life? 100%. There is one major thing that I wish I could change about my life. If there's anything that I could change about my life was the fact that was to have my mother back to life again. You know, my mother is late. Mama, don't do that. My mother is late, and I don't know. Every days are different. Let me just say, all days are different. Some days are good, and some days are bad. Some days are really bad, and some days are really good. But I really wish that she was still alive more than anything. I really wish that she was still alive more than anything. That if that's something that I could change about my life, it's definitely that. Before anything else, I know you're a mom, but who is KayReney? Yo, I don't know. Mama. Mama. No. Need to eat. Need to eat, Mama. I don't know who KayReney is, guys. I'm still trying to figure out who KayReney is. You know, outside of being a mom, outside of being a wife, outside of being a friend or a sister, I'm still trying to figure out who this girl is. And before I do that, I don't know, hey? I don't know. I don't think I can answer this question. I'm still trying to get to know her as well. You know? Which is partly the reason why I opened this channel, you know? I'm still trying to figure out who KayReney is. Why did you start your channel? How convenient. So the reason I started my channel was basically to share my life experiences with people that might be in similar situations. Like, for instance, I got married at a very young age. I'd like to share my experience about that. Getting married at the young age, what to expect. You know, not even to expect. Yes, basically no. Why am I contradicting myself? What to expect? Because marriage is so much different from what I thought it was before I got into it. Being a mom, like having a baby at a young age, there is so much to prepare for before like having a child. And I found myself, dude, having challenges after challenges because I had not prepared to have a child. It just happened that I'm going to have a child and I had to be ready, and having the expectations of having your own space, being financially stable after you get married, and then living the reality of living with your in-laws, so those are some of the things that I want to share with young people out there. So hence the reason for my channel. That's why I started my channel, basically. Let's see. At what age did you have your first child? And what challenges did you face? And how are the challenges different with the second baby? The challenges that I had with my first child, let's see. I think basically the first one, the very first big one, was having a child out of wedlock. Guys, how do you like at 20 years, how do you tell your parents that you're pregnant? The fact that I have to tell my parents that I'm pregnant. There's this picture in my head that says, girl, you've been busy. You've been busy. So, I mean, that was the biggest challenge. Telling my parents that I'm pregnant. Hey, boo. Chica. So, when I'm busy, you get... I mean, how else kids are made? How else are children made? So, that was the biggest challenge. The second one was downplaying everything. When you've got cravings, you don't say anything. Hey, I feel like what? Who sent you? Girl, who sent you? So you can't. You just downplay everything. You're just there like, oh, okay, I just want to have this baby, Hi, mama. You didn't swallow your food. Yeah? Like, yeah, no, I just want to have this baby and get done, because I disappointed my parents and I want to do better in life. That's basically your life. And with the second one, the challenge is with the first child, when the baby comes, obviously when you tell the people that you're expecting a baby, people are not going to be happy. They're going to be so upset. But as soon as the baby comes, you get so much support, so much help, they help you with the baby, you get to sleep, shame, because they feel like, yo, but feel like, so they help you with one tooth that with the second one, you do things by yourself. They're like, what? Who? That married woman? Never. You wake up, you do this, you do that, you do this, you do everything by yourself, basically. So that's the challenge. But with telling everyone that you're pregnant, ooh, child. Now that's beautiful. It's like when you're married, it's expected of you to have a child, and people are just waiting for you anytime, any minute now, and you're like, hey guys, we're expecting, and everyone is just excited. So I think that's one thing that I enjoyed about that. Not having to hide my pregnancy, just having to just not downplay anything, and just having to be like, oh, I'm so tired, and people are like, oh, shame, she's expecting. With the first one, I'm so tired. Oh, keep out of me. So with this one, that was pretty much what was different. Yeah, I think that's it. But with the first child, they help you with everything. Oh, you're such a child. With the second one, you're a mom. You're a mom child. So that's that. Let's see. What keeps you going in life? What keeps me going in life? My kids. My kids keep me going in life. Actually, family. I think family over everything. That's me. I am a very family orientated person. So I just feel like family over everything, Mama, is that? Hey, Kelo Ona. Okay, I'm sorry. But you're almost done. Okay, so girl, yesterday we went for her immunization at the clinic, and sorry, mama, and they said that she was underweight. You know, they showed us the line to say if the next time she comes and she touches on this red line, we will be forced to refer you guys to a dietitian. And trust me, once things are at the dietitian, it's not really good for you guys, you know. So we've been trying this new feeding schedule that she needs to eat 5 times a day, and like naturally, so I don't know how to get her to eat. Even now, the portion that she's eating is literally in this small bowl, and she still won't finish it, you know. But I try. So yeah, moving away from that. Yeah, no, I'm a family oriented person. For me, it's family over everything. Family keeps me going. Yeah, my sisters, you know. I do have friends that have turned into family, so they definitely fall under family. So yeah, those are the people that keep me going. What advice do you wish you received about life in general in the earlier stages of your life? Saving. Save. I wish somebody would have told me that you need to save money. You know, because there was a point in my life where I had like money, you know, but you know, I wish someone had taught me how to save, or advised me rather on how to save. I wished someone would have advised me on, I wouldn't even say unprotected sex, because I mean, we do have life orientation at school, and I was on contraceptives when I had my first child, so I don't know. But I can't say someone would have advised me to have children earlier, because that's what our parents always preach. But hey, we know best. Marriage, maybe don't get married at a young age like our parents used to. You know, like wait until you know your better half. But I can't say I didn't wait enough. I mean, I was his girlfriend for 5 years before we got married. So also, yeah, I think the only relevant thing that I can rave about now is saving, because the others, girl, you don't make your own bed, now you must lie on it, you know. So yeah, I think that's the advice that I wish I would have received by then. Are you happy? How is your peace? Are you getting enough help? Let's define happy. I'm a mom, so I go through 6 different emotions in one day. So I can be happy now during this video, and 2 minutes later, down. 6 minutes later, mad. So am I content? 100%. I'm content. I'm in a good place. There's a few more things that can make me even more content, like ticking off, you know, a few things off my goal list, you know. But I'm at peace. And yeah, I'm not complaining. I'm getting as much help as people can afford to offer at this point. So I'm happy. I'm in a good place. What do you enjoy doing in your free time? So free time, my late mother had a salon. I'm very equipped in the beauty thingy. You know, I know how to do hair. I know how to do nails. I know how to do makeup. I know how to do eyelashes. And at first, at my mom's salon, you know, we'd have clients and my mom would be like, no, you take over. And I'd be so irritated to say, no, I don't want to do it. But I later found out at the later stage that it's actually something that I enjoy doing. You know, giving people makeovers, you know, making people feel good about themselves. I really enjoy it. So that's what I like doing in my free time. I'm also a movie fanatic. I love watching movies. I love spending time with my little ones. I think somebody is sleepy. I love enjoying, you know, spending time with my little ones. I just love being a mom in general. And with being a mom, there's hardly any free time. So the little things that I'm able to do for myself or with my children, you know, they go a long way. So yeah. Let's see. Mm, Describe your childhood in 5 words. Yo, this one is a difficult one. My childhood was very nice. Hey, I come from a family who's not very well off. We're not very well off, but my mom did make, some efforts, My mom did make some efforts to say, look, girl, I'm going to hook you up with this, I'm going to take you to good schools and whatnot, So the little that we had was enough. Looking back, I'm very happy with the little that we have. Having the experiences that I've had, the memories that I've made with my sisters and my mom and my dad. We didn't have a lot, hey guys, but for me it meant a lot. Honestly, it was fun. So I think to sum it all up in just one word, I had a very blissful childhood. I did. How old are you and how do you feel about your current age? Like I said, guys, I'm 27, turning 28. How I feel about my current age, I feel okay, guys. It's not like I can reverse it. Like, I can't reverse it, But I think one thing that worries me about my age is the goals that I haven't achieved, So yeah, like I'm heading towards my 30s. I haven't achieved 1, 2, 3. But I think at the end of the day, life is not a race. I'm my own competition. But for me, I think the part that scares me is my children are growing. The age that my children are at now, I feel like I should have achieved, 2 or 3 things on my list. I think that's what freaks me out about the whole thing, my age. Because in my 30s, I just want to be stable, Hey, I want to figure my shit out. So at this point, I still haven't figured my shit out. And my children are growing, and it's quite scary. But I'm not in a competition with anyone. I'm in a competition with myself. So, and I do believe 100% that I'm going to get to where I want to get. So, yeah. It's a bit scary, but my life doesn't roll around it, basically. How do you feel about friendships? Friendships are good. Friendships are bad. I have a love and hate relationship about this one. I think my circle is very small. And for a good reason, hey? Hey, friends. I've had a bad experience with friends. So, I've had a bad experience with friends. I don't know. That's just how it is. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I have very good friendships that, like I said, friends that have turned into sisters. And I appreciate that so much. And I don't know. I think at this point in my life, I don't have friends whereby if they walked away from my life, I think I'd just be like, oh, okay, cool. No, because I think I got rid of those people in my life. I mean, if you walk away from my life and there's still no impact, I'm not impacted in any way. I mean, why keep you still? You get me? So, yeah, I think, yeah, man. I do have a hard time maintaining friendships. I won't lie. For me, they just turn to be too much, especially like now I have a lot on my plate, and if I have to nurse, and try to maintain this, I feel like the friendships that I have now are effortless. If I'm telling you, you understand my life. I have kids. If we have to go out for lunch, and now I'm telling you that, yo, friend, we can't go for lunch because the money that we're supposed to go for lunch with, I'm going to use that for Momo's diapers. And if you don't understand, now you're sulking. I'm sorry. The friendship is not going to work because I feel like as people, we're in different stages in our lives. I feel like if you're in a point where now you are saving towards a bigger goal and I'm sulking over having lunch with you, then it's not going to work, So I feel like the friendships that I have now are aligned with where my life is. And even if they're not aligned, the people that are now in my life, they understand where I stand. You understand financially, emotionally, everything. They just do understand that it's possible. She can cancel at any minute because of 1, 2, 3. It's possible. And if she doesn't, she comes through, and that's nice and that's good. But if she doesn't, please understand, hey, my priorities are now different. The girls' night outs cannot just be my priorities now. If I have to choose between getting an outfit for a girls' night out or having lunch money for a girls' night out and having school fees money for my child, I'm definitely going to go for school fees. And if you're a good friend, you need to understand that. If you don't, sorry, honey, we cannot work out. So I think I have a love and hate relationship with this one. It just depends on, the person. Am I open to new friendships? I don't know. 100%, I don't know. I'm a very closed off person, and this is something that I've realized recently. So am I open to new friendships? I don't know. But I'm very bubbly, trust me. If I walk into a room full of people, I socialize, I exchange numbers, I'm that type. Are we going to chat? Maybe. If we don't, that's okay. If we do, that's great. But deliberately going out there, for new friendships, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I know how I feel about that. How did you come about naming your children, and what do their names mean? Oh, this one is interesting. So my first child, his first name is Unalerona. It means he's with us, and he meaning God. God is with us. So Unalerona, how did that name came about? I don't know. I think when we first thought of names for Una, I asked my boyfriend, which is my husband now, but a boyfriend at the time, that what does he want to name our child? And he said Nkosnati. And I was thinking, are you mad? I mean, we both Sotho, Nkosnati, where does that come from? And I'm like, no, let's just translate it. Like, Una Lerona, Because in Sotho, I can't say Mudimu na Lerona. That's very long for a child. We'll just summarize it and say Una Lerona, he's with us, Emmanuel. And I love that name so much because I felt like through the trials and tribulations that me and my partner went through, we had a baby after a short space of time we were dating. We started dating in October, and November, December, January, February, March I was pregnant, so I think I conceived in Feb. So you understand, 4 months, it was very early, and we went through a lot of trials and tribulations. Families were not sure, especially his family was not sure, because we lived in different provinces. I was all the way in the northwest, and he was here in Johannesburg. And some of the family members were not too sure. Are you sure it's your child? Like, we just went through a lot. We'll have a story time about that, those times, guys, don't worry. We'll go into that. So I think the name was only fitting to name him Unalerona, because he had brought us that far to witness, the life of our baby boy together as a couple. The little one, little second name, Unalerona's second name. Sorry, Mama. Unalerona's second name is Letlotlo. The grandmother named him that, my mother-in-law. Letlotlo means treasure. Letlotlo is my mother-in-law's first grandchild, so I think the name was fitting that it's her treasure, it's her treasure. And when this one came, we named her Oletabo. So Oletabo, specifically, I like that name because my mom wanted one of my kids to be Letabo, when my mom passed on, my first child was only a year and 9 months. So it's something that she said, when you have more kids or your next child, I want you to name her or him Letabo. I think at that point she was hoping that it would be another him, Letabo. But I decided to name her Oletabo, singular for this specific person, Oletabo. My mom is happy wherever she is, and that is why we named her Oletabo, meaning she's happy, and her next name is Leatile. So Leatile means it has been expanded, or rather Luandile. If you Zulu, you'll understand it. Luandile, like the family has been expanded. The reason behind this name is that my husband is an only child, and when I first came into his life, it was just basically him, the grandmother, and his mom. So obviously when I came into the life, another person was added, and then Little came, another person was added, and now Leatile is here. So the family has been expanded. It's quite a big family now. It's no longer a family of 3 people, hence the name Leatile. So but how my mother-in-law likes to say it, it's actually beautiful. She likes to say that my okay mama, she likes to say that Leatile litlotlolaka, so meaning like her treasure has been expanded. So it works, it's beautiful, it works. I love the names because they have meanings and they're very sentimental towards me. Let's see, how is it raising a boy and a girl? Honestly, it is so different. Both pregnancies were different. So both experiences are totally different. They are very different children. This one is more feisty, more confrontational, more outspoken. She even talks back. She's doing the baby talk now. She talks back. She's very feisty. And she's also a crybaby. She's very clingy. So I don't go out much often without her because she is that girl. When it comes to my son, he was more chilled. I could leave him and, run errands and he wouldn't cry. But this one is a problem. I can't leave her with anyone else without her crying or bawling out. So they are different. So yeah, Little is much more sweet, easygoing, funny guy. And then Momo is just here, she's this girl. She's just right here, but she is a mama's girl. Little is also mommy's bestie. So yeah, they're very different in terms of dressing also. Oh, mama, I see. Oh, mama. Oh, Marty. Excuse me. Yeah, so they're very different. So raising a boy and a girl, totally different. Because I always thought I'd be like a mom to boys, but God had other plans. Let's see. How do you think you would have handled being a single mom with 2 kids? That is the last question, guys, by the way. I have no idea. I have no idea. Sorry, guys. There's no... I don't know. I don't know, hey? I've never put myself in that situation. I recently connected myself with women that are single parents, Some of them are married. Some of them are, most of them are single parents. And, the struggles that they go through on a daily basis, I really do sympathize with them. But the beauty in all of that is that these are very strong women who are doing things by themselves. And for me, I don't think there's anything more beautiful than that. To see the strength, But obviously, it's for them, they also get tired to say, I don't always want to be strong. I was not built to be strong. There was a man who God put in place to say, you know what, this is what they need to carry, and I'm doing that by myself. But for me to see the strength, Mama, what's wrong? To see that, it's beautiful to see, honestly. But I have a very supportive family. I don't think I would have struggled as much as I think I would now. My family is very supportive. To be quite honest, I wouldn't be the first woman to do it, or rather the last one. A lot of women are doing it, and big ups to them. I'm not better in any way, to not have experienced it. I just feel like the man chose to stay, because he could have chosen to leave, you know. Mama. He could have chosen otherwise, you know, and I'd be a single mom, you know. I think more than anything from this situation, I'm just glad that my kids have a father that's there. Because I feel like this situation would have been more dire for them than it was for me. You get me? So, yeah, I'm just grateful. I'm just thankful that I'm not. And how I would, I don't know, guys, hey? I've never thought that far, to be quite honest. I think I've just taken this thing for granted. I've never thought that far. So I think, guys, that was the last question. Yeah, sorry for the questions that I didn't answer. They probably came late, you know. If we do have another tag me post, we'll probably do it, let's see, I don't know, probably after 6 months. I don't know, guys. Will I go through the questions that you asked and maybe try to answer them? Yes, 100%. I'll try to do that, you know. But I'm sorry for those of you who I didn't read their questions. But to those of you who I did get to answer the questions, thank you so much for participating. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for the support. It's really been amazing. The journey, I'm just enjoying it. You know, I'm just going with the flow. I'm just enjoying it. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please do give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave some comments. Oh, mama. Leave some comments in the comment section. Ish, Miguel, the flu is just killing her, hey? Leave some comments in the comment section, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry I had to end off this video like this, but yeah, now I need to turn to her. I'll definitely see you guys on my next video. So yeah, I don't know, are we vlogging next or are we doing another sit down? I don't know, guys, but definitely see you on my next video. Thank you so much for the love. Mwah. Bye.